Hey folks, this is Game Master Mike, and we are going to take a look at all my Looney Tunes game collection. Now, I got 12 games to show you all from the NES, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis. I am a huge fan of Looney Tunes, and I've been collecting a lot of Looney Tunes games. So, I want to show you all first my Looney Tunes games on Nintendo consoles, starting off with the NES. I got Tiny Toon Adventures Cartoon Workshop. Now, this is sort of like Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo, but you create your own cartoons, and I've heard that this is not the best for it. The cartoons are kind of limited. There's some limited choices, not a whole lot to do. It's kind of a waste of time, so if you're into these, make your own cartoons or music or whatever, get Mario Paint, which is a lot funner and more to do than this. As a Looney Tunes and Tiny Toon Adventures fan, I gotta have this. Next, which is a Tension NES game called Roadrunner. This is the arcade port of the Roadrunner arcade game. Basically, you're Roadrunner trying to escape Wile E. Coyote, which is very fun, and had a fun time playing this. So, got the unlicensed Tension NES game. By the way, this is currently the only unlicensed NES game that I have. Next, for the Game Boy, we only have Tiny Toon Adventures Bab's Big Break. This is a fun Game Boy platformer. It's almost like the port to the NES Tiny Toon Adventures, so pretty neat for the Game Boy. Had a fun time playing this. Next, for the Super Nintendo, we got Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Busts Loose. This is a pretty fantastic game. It's one of my favorite Tiny Toon Adventures game for the Super Nintendo. It's almost like you're playing a Tiny Toon Adventures episode, which is very fun. I really do love the platforming and everything. Kind of close to Super Mario World. Tasmania. Pretty good platformer. It's based off the cartoon series of the Tasmania, which is the Looney Tunes spinoff. I really do like this game. It's sort of like a 3D/2D platformer. There's some obstacle courses, kind of hard at times, but once you get the hang of it, it is pretty good. We got Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. This is a pretty good platformer involving Porky Pig. Kind of hard at times, but have not played this more. It's like Porky Pig falls into a nightmare and you gotta follow through other obstacles and everything about it. So I had to give this a shot, and it's pretty good. We got Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. An amazing platformer, just like Desert Demolition on the Sega Genesis, but you're a Roadrunner. I like this game a lot better than Desert Demolition, which is pretty fun. I do enjoy playing this game a lot. Alright, that is my Looney Tunes game collection on the Nintendo systems. Now, moving on to the Sega Genesis. Got a small stack of there. We got Tiny Toon Adventures Acme All-Stars. You know, it's a combination of basketball, soccer, and bowling, but with Tiny Toons characters in it. It is pretty fun. I really do enjoy playing this a lot, especially in basketball. I'm a huge fan of this, so which is pretty fun. I really do enjoy the story mode too. Pretty amazing. Animaniacs. I do love the cartoon Animaniacs. I kept to the Sega Genesis game for a long time for Animaniacs, which is very fun. You're basically going into studios trying to fight the security and Dr. Scratch and Sniff, which is pretty amazing. I really do like it. Got Desert Demolition starring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. You can play as both characters. It is exactly like a Sonic clone, but this is a wonderful Sonic clone. One of the stages, the caves, use the same aspect as the Mystic Cave Zone in Sonic 2, which is pretty amazing. I really do like the level designs of it, which is epic. We got Tasmania for the Sega Genesis. This is a different platformer than the Super Nintendo version. Had a fun time playing this. This is also like the Tasmania cartoon. But this is a different game on the Super Nintendo than the Sega Genesis. And then finally, Taz and Escape from Mars. Now, I remember renting this game a couple of times at the video rental store. Had a fun time playing this game. Basically, you're Taz, and surprisingly, this is easy. I've beaten this game several times. I really do love how you meet Marvin the Martian, and you go through everything and tons of obstacles, which is very exciting. I really do enjoy that. Of the aspects, the level designs is amazing. Well, folks, there you have it. That is my current Looney Tunes games collection. Hopefully, I'll get more real soon so I can do an update video. Well, until next time, folks, thanks for watching.